to a narrow 3, would you believe it?
It was at 27 at one point. And what this tells me, Jack, is, boy, without that first quarter, 33-14, you got to wonder about the outcome of this game.
Well, the Sixers have had little trouble with trapping defenses all year. I think what's foiled them a little bit is that the Bulls match up to start with. See, everybody will take, now they're dropping back to half court. But they're going to trap you at half court. You can count on that.
Sixers need a bucket. Here's the half-court trap. The ball's knocked loose and it's out of bounds, and the Sixers turn it over. The Bulls with a chance to tie with a 3 or pull within 1. 45 seconds to play in the game. Jordan squares up and high off the glass. And the rebound, Barkley, he breaks away and is fouled. The 20th rebound of the game for Charles Barkley, and if ever is a such thing as a monster big-time rebound, the Sixers needed one there and got it.
And they need these free throws. There's still plenty of time for the Bulls if Charles doesn't connect on at least one of these. And Rick Mahorn is going to come back in the game for Jim Lynam.
113-110, add one more.
Big free throw by Charles.
That changes the complexion and the strategy available now to the Bulls.
Mahorn comes in place of Jaminski. Give Jim Lynam a little more foot quickness and a little stronger rebounding with a closing 32.6 seconds.
Some unbelievable numbers in this game. Points, rebounds, breakaway here, and thrown away, and out of bounds it goes. A crucial and costly turnover for the Bulls, trying to steal a quick basket and save some clock, turn it over. The ball loose and a foul now on the kicking violation.
Ball.
Okay,
kick
Sixers
ball, which
will
gives the
inbound it.
Sixers the rest of the game. They get a new 24 seconds, but only 22.2 left in the game, so the Sixers have it all. They don't need a shot.
Bulls, who had a near flawless fourth quarter, that was only their first turnover. Whoops, a double dribble. No, they're going to call a foul. Neely commits the foul. For a moment there, it looked like Charles had discontinued his dribble and then started up again. But
well, he got fouled.
Yeah.
He sensed Neely's foul, expected that it would be called. It wasn't called by the officials in the backcourt. Joe Crawford had to call it from way up front. So Charles goes to the line again. Again, one of the two will certainly help. Two of the two will ice it.
There's one. 18 seconds. 18 7/10 to be precise. Left in the game. What looked like a romp. An easy one.
You can never tell, Jim, in this game, this NBA game.
Goes to the wire.
The Sixers certainly helped the Bulls by not handling the ball crisply, but give Chicago a lot of credit for their tenacity.
Mahorn and Neely, a little exchange of elbows, but that quiets down. The last thing you want is any kind of fracas at this point. For three. For three. For two.
Michael Jordan.
49 points.
7 seconds left.
And just nestling the ball into his chest is Hersey Hawkins with 5.6 seconds to go. Is fouled. There will be a happy bunch of fans, but Jimmy Lynam will spend tomorrow designing ways to beat this press. So he'll have to obviously look at it again on Sunday. Game 4 at 1 o'clock.
Well, I think the Sixers will have all the wrinkles ironed out of their attack against the press on Sunday, but it surprised them tonight. I think they didn't imagine that the Bulls could really challenge him with a trapping defense. But they've done it, and they've done it very well.
Hawkins with a quiet 26. Adds another. Down goes Neely and Mahorn in their customary wrestling position where they've been going at it for the last minute or so. The Bulls, with 5 seconds to play, are going to call a timeout to try and devise a miracle here where they need 2 3-pointers in 5 seconds. Now, you always tell me that anything is possible.
Anything's possible in an NBA game. Jim, one of the things that the Sixers have to improve on in their ball handling against the trap is the old premise, the old adage, you don't jump in the air to make a pass. You jump in the air to shoot a ball, or sometimes you jump in the air when you know you have your receiver, but you don't jump in the air and then try to find one. And the Sixers were guilty of that on several occasions tonight, most of which were converted into turnovers by the Bulls. But I think Jim Lyon will have this corrected by Sunday, especially since it was so dramatic on this occasion.
It is hard to imagine that a player like Jordan could come out and score 49 points and yet his team on the verge of losing. And one of the reasons, if not the reason, has to do with that man right there who has also put together another one of his monster games, Charles Barkley.
Now, Charles was sensational tonight. He started the game as if he himself was going to carry the load and take the Sixers to victory. And in effect, that's just what he did. He was a terror at both backboards. He made scoring passes. He scored in the paint. He hit his jump shots. He played a completely versatile game tonight that was productive in every area. I think I only caught him once when he jumped in the air to throw that cross-court pass that got picked off.
Just a quick reminder, coming up after tonight's game, the movie See No Evil, Hear No Evil. And we'll be back next Friday night. We do hope for Game 6 in what is fast becoming a war.
Sixers have shot the free throws pretty well tonight, 34 out of 45.
Ed Neely to inbound. The Bulls need a pair of threes.
There's one.
Attempt. And this will be history now. And Game 3 belongs to the 76ers. And the series goes 2 for Chicago, 1 for the 76ers. The final score, 118 to 112. The Sixers at one point in the third quarter with a 27-point lead have to hang on by their fingernails here, but do come out with a 6-point win.